One of them gave my pipe a really good blow. They almost passed out. They went really dizzy. You actually heard it in the van just go poof. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I am in Costco car park right this second, and we're going to go find a park up. I'm in Stevenage. I need to pick up a parcel, hopefully along the way, from an Amazon locker. But let's have a little drive around, see if we can find a park up. If you guys are new to the channel, then hi, I'm Darren. I'm the Urban Motorhome, and I predominantly park in urban areas, hence the name the Urban Motorhome. I don't normally just drive around aimlessly, but every now and again I like to take you guys along on a ride along, show you what I look for, show you where I would park, where I wouldn't park, and yeah, just give you a bit of an insight into how I'm thinking, because I've been doing this now for over 7 years. I know the good places to park, the bad places to park, what should work, what shouldn't work. I don't normally aimlessly just drive around. I'm gonna do that now because for demonstration purposes, it makes it a lot easier to show you what I look for and what I wouldn't, where I wouldn't park. Just sitting in front of a camera and then just saying do this, don't do this, isn't really the most interesting. I have put in the sat nav Amazon locker, which I've got to pick up from at some point when the delivery is available. So that is a loose guide, but I'm just gonna drive around, see what we can find. Now right here, this little spot right here, I'm going to pull in. I'm just going to show you. I would park here all day long. It is a little small and a little tight, so really, in all honesty, it's not the greatest. What I want to show you now is why I've pulled in. It is a little bit tight. I am hanging out a little bit. At a pinch, you kind of, I like these kind of park ups, these little lay-by pull-ins within estates. But if you look just over there, that's a school. Now I never ever park near a school, for obvious reasons, and for just because kids are kids, you know. It's just, we've all been there, you know. We're all little terrors at some point, and they love, you know, pushing each other around and this, that and the other, bumping into cars or bumping into the body of the motorhome. Yeah, and it's going to be a busy place. This will be busy in the morning or you know, after school. I mean, school's finished now. It's 5 to 5. I've just never parked near a school because it's just a hub, isn't it? It's going to be a hub for busy and for kids, basically. And I don't want that. I don't know about you lot, but no, it's not my cup of tea. I don't want all the noise. So we'll continue round here and have a look round the estate, see what we can find. I know a lot of you that are starting van life, and some people that are, you know, they do the campsites and this, that and the other. They want to get a bit more off grid. They've got the capability maybe with the motorhome or the camper, but they're just a bit anxious about finding places to park and actually going ahead with it. Which I understand that. I was the same, but there's nothing to be worried about, really. There isn't. You just gotta, you know, take it as it is. You'll always find somewhere to park. Now, this doesn't look like a majorly busy road, so you could park along here on the left. I would probably do that. I'm gonna take a left turn in here, see if we can go loop back through that estate. Now, this car here, is that a Saab? And the white car, the Hyundai, is it? A Citroen, sorry. I'd park there. Now we're going up a hill a little bit, so that does kind of squash our plans a little bit there. There's a transit up there. That looks like a good spot behind that transit. I could do that. Again, we're on a little bit of a slope, but I could deal with it, you know. As long as you sleep with your head up, you're alright. Where these vans are here, I'd park there. Again, we're evening out now, so that's not too bad at all. All along here I'd park. That'd be quite easy. You are opposite private residential places, but there's no lines, there's no signs, there's no nothing. There is lots of little spots like these little pull-in lay-bys along here. Now you can see the road is slightly, you know, going uphill a little bit, so there is a bit of an angle, more so at the top. But these are good places to park with the, I do like looking for them. Right, I'm gonna pull, I don't know, we'll go left. We'll go left down here, see what we've got. Now if the tree weren't there, I might have parked there. There's a lot of clampings around here. That's the second clamp I've seen. They've definitely been round. Now this is a very tight road. Not too tight to drive down, obviously, because we're doing that. But it's a bit of a squeeze, so I don't think I would park anywhere along this road. Just because of how tight it is. You want wider roads than this. You really don't want to be parking in somewhere that someone could easily clip a mirror or, you know, the corner of your motorhome. That's the last thing you want. I know park-ups are a big struggle for a lot of people. They want to get out there, they want to do a bit of wild camping, and you know, this isn't the most pretty wild camping, I'll be the first to admit, but you know, it can help you out in a pinch, and it can you know, let you be in an area that you need to be in for whatever reason and still use your motorhome or campervan. Now, is that another one? Untaxed. They've got clamps as well. Geez, there's a lot of untaxed vehicles around here. If that is you and you're looking to do a bit more wild camping and you're a bit, you know, a bit nervous, a bit anxious, you know, you don't know what you're doing, and but you want to do it, and you have questions, then please drop them in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to help you out, answer any questions you've got. If you want a video of something specific, then I can put that on the list, and then we'll help you out and do a video on that. I'm gonna go left here. I don't know really where I'm going, to be fair, but we'll go left. I've not been around this area before. I don't know where I am, but you know, we'll just see where we end up. I mean, like this one here, where the cash car, is it there? That one. They've got the bushes. Could park there. Here, perfect. This lay-by here. Pull-ins are brilliant. They really are. As you can see, I've pointed out a lot of places so far. Some towns you'll find hundreds of places to park. Other towns you will struggle a little bit. Depends on how big the town is, and you know how old the town is. To for instance of, you know, when it was built, as in how wide the places are, how narrow they are, and how many people they've got really for things. If you are really struggling, then I would always go for the backup, the trusty backups of an industrial estate, or I would head to some of the supermarkets. Be careful with them, make sure they haven't got ANPR, but you'll find one. And if you can't find a supermarket, look out for like a retail park, like a leisure park, because they usually all, because there's so many different businesses there, they just let the car park be a free-for-all. So I think I'm going to try and find somewhere and call it an evening, park up, and then I think tonight I'm going to show you guys, I don't know if I can be asked to cook, so I might get myself a cheeky little Uber Eats, and we will see what how it goes ordering an Uber Eats to a wild camp park up. Now I don't know why, but that looks quite a nice road down there where we're heading to. As long as it stays a bit level, I mean, I might even be able to go here. Here ain't a bad shout. Let me just straighten up. So this is an alright spot. So you got one coming down now, he's got bags of room. This isn't too bad. It's not perfect though. Not perfect. Let me show you where I'm parked up. Let's have a little look, shall we? There we go, just a regular street. Parked up here. Yeah, just a normal average street, as you can see. There we go, cars going past now. Not too bad. It's quite nice because obviously you got the junction there, so people can, if something big did come down, they've got space to manoeuvre. So yeah, should be a pretty simple little park up in Stevenage. Right, I'm going to jump in, close up the probably close up the blinds, and maybe order something on Uber Eats. Ordering KFC, it's simple, it's quick, they got a little deal, but I wanted to show you guys on the app what I'm doing, because I'm parked up outside the street. I'm on Elder Way in Stevenage, Hertfordshire, so if that means anything to anyone, then hey, that's where I am. But what I've done is I've put on the app, so it says 19 Elder Way, then it says Motorhome, and with my registration, and then I've put meet outside, and I put I'm in the big motorhome / caravan. Some people, many people, Eastern Europeans, they call this a caravan. So if I put motorhome, they won't understand. It's just trying to make it as easy for them and for me as possible. And then I've put in capital letters, not in a house. So I will keep a close eye on this, because I want to see when they're arriving. Then I can jump out and go, hey, yep, that's me, that's mine. Not to the house, so someone gets a free KFC. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it now, and then we'll see how it goes, won't we? I did say I was gonna go and pick up an Amazon parcel, but as you can probably guess, sod law states, as soon as I parked up, it got delivered. It arrived at the locker, so I'll get that in the morning. I'm sure I'll have an easy night here, wake up in the morning, and then I'll have some breakfast, and then wander over to the Amazon locker, which I'll show you guys, because a lot of people do ask, how do you get parcels and things on the road, and Amazon is one of the absolute easiest to get delivered. So yeah, I'll show you all that in the morning. Another one I need to update you guys on was the I don't want to put myself in the mirror, because it's like, how many are there of me? Was my block sink. Now it is unblocked. Now the Mr. Muscle didn't work, the bleach didn't work, none of it worked, and I did undo the little trap underneath. We got a metal rod, like a snake kind of thing, and we put it down, and it went down far. It went real far. Then it got to the blockage, and it just hit it, and it would not. We couldn't poke through it or anything like that. This is when I was with Shane and his old man. So in the end, we one of them, you can put your guesses in the comments below, kindly wiped the pipe, cleaned it, and then blew on the pipe really, really hard. They almost burst out. They went really dizzy. But one of them gave my pipe a really good blow, and then you actually heard it in the van just go poof, and the blockage was cleared. Don't know what it was. A bit of gunk did come out the grey tank when I emptied it. I do want to get into that grey tank at some point. I can't open the lid at the moment. It's really, really stuck. I need to make a little tool to try and give me some leverage. But yeah, it was either Shane or David. One of them blew my pipe and burst the blockage away. They were great at blowing. That's what she said. But blockage is gone, which is great. Although I do now have another problem. I have got a little leak in my Audi or Alda wet central heating. So there's a tank in my wardrobe where you put the antifreeze, the Alda. It's one of them words again, not really sure how to say it. You put the antifreeze, and it's like a pink antifreeze. I was putting the heating on last night because I met up quickly, just real spur of the moment, met up with John and Tash, and we were in the motorhome, and then I said, should I turn the heating on? It didn't really go down to plan. It turned on, and then it just wasn't getting hot. So then it made a noise, so then I turned it off all night. I slept in the cold last night, Woke up this morning and I said to John, I said, yeah, I think there's something wrong with it. Should the tank be full? Because the tank goes down when the system's in use to a point. And then I said, should it come back up now? It's been off all night. And he said, yes. So we went and had a look, and then I'll play you some footage now of what happened this morning.
Yeah, it looks like it's still leaking.
It is still leaking.
So I've just moved this clip just to try and get it to seat a bit better, but I think it's just lost might have just lost its tension. They're not great the way they had, like a Jubilee clip is a bit more complete.
Yeah, they're more flat as well, aren't they? And then because like that twists, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it lifts off at one end.
So I think what we'll do is wrap that up, let it leak out onto the tissue.
And I'll just check that later.
Just check that, because that will just drop down to that level and then effectively just stop leaking.
Yeah. So there you go. It's not working. We couldn't fix it. But I'm only in the motorhome tonight and tomorrow night, and then on Friday I'm flying out to Portugal with a load of friends for a week, so I'm not going to be in the motorhome for that long. And then when I come back, I think I've only got about a week until I go to Campervan Camp Out. It is going to be a banging show. I can't wait for that. It's going to be an awesome meetup. Awesome. Anyway, I'm ordering some more antifreeze and some Jubilee clips to replace the clips that are there, because they're just, it's given out, hasn't it? So then, yeah, when I get back, I've only got about a week, and it shouldn't be too cold now. It's starting to warm up, and I've got an electric blanket if I need it, so I'll be fine. It's not as if I haven't got layers, is it? I will be fine. But then, me and John will, John will assist me because he's the man. He's a legend. He is. He'll help me put the clips on and whatnot, and then get the Audi heating back up. I might have to bleed the system, so I'm not sure how that's going to happen. But I'm sure he'll help me, and he'll figure it out, because he loves this stuff, and he knows these vans inside out. He's a top bloke to know. He really is. That will be fixed shortly. But in the meantime, it just proves redundancy. I need a diesel heater, so that is next on the list. Diesel heater, and I've got a bit of a plan for that, but I'll talk to you about that another time. This is the beautiful part of Uber Eats. You can see the driver driving my order. He's going to go down to the roundabout, spin round, then come back, and then I'm here, so I can track him, and then I know within 30 seconds or so when he should be arriving, so then I can jump out and go, hey, it's for me. So you keep on top of your order pretty easy, which is good. And then it tells you who he is and what number plate he's got, and I can even send him a message, so it's all good. Apparently he's just turning into the street, so let's go have a look, shall we? He should be just turning up now. There he is. How are you, mate? You alright? Cheers, brother. Have a good night, yeah? KFC delivered to my little urban park up. Oh yeah. I asked for recommendations to what to watch, and you guys came through in your droves. And I've been watching Billions. A lot of you told me to check out Billions, and I am hooked on it now. I've done series 1, I've just started series 2. Yes, so got my chicken, Pepsi, mayo, and Billions. KFC was banging. Yes, that was really nice. It was good not cooking, just chilling out with a bit of Billions. Love it. Now, I've got a question for you guys. I said I mentioned earlier that obviously the heating's not working, but it's not really going to be a problem because I'm only in the motorhome for another 2 nights, and then I'm flying out to Portugal for a bit of a holiday with my mates and just have a little look around, hang out. We've got a villa out there, like 2 villas like joined together. And then yeah, just gonna go to a few. There's a really nice steak restaurant I went to last year. I'm gonna go back to it, and yeah, I want to ask: would any of you be interested in seeing that? I'm not with the motorhome. I will get to Portugal at some point with the motorhome, but I'm gonna go look at a few restaurants, maybe have a little look around the town, and but relatively chill. But yeah, lots of food I think, and yeah, see what happens really. But I just wanted to know if any of you guys would be interested in seeing, like, if I filmed that or not. Would it be any you? would it interest any of you? Because it's not motorhome related, so I don't really do that. I would like to do other things, but I didn't know whether to do that on like this channel or put it onto like my a different channel, just because it's not motorhome related. Like with the fishing, I've moved that onto its own channel because I don't want to swamp this channel with fishing. Whereas I don't want to swamp this channel with other stuff of my life that doesn't include the motorhome so much. So I thought I'd ask. I thought I'd throw it out there. Any of your views and comments and opinions on that, I would be greatly appreciated. So I just knocked the table. So please drop them in the comment section below. But yeah, talking about Portugal and watching Billions, I want to say thank you to this week's sponsor, which is Surfshark. You guys know how much I love Surfshark. I've been using Surfshark for years and years and years. Way before I started doing any work with them, and before we started being a sponsor of the channel. I use them all the time, constantly. Wherever I'm traveling around, I use them to protect myself online, to encrypt my data, because I don't want any of the bad guys getting my stuff. Not that I've got much to give them, but I'd like to keep what I've got mine. But the main reason I use Surfshark, which I can use it on my mobile phone, my tablet, my MacBook, and you can use it on multiple devices all across the board, to be able to unlock geo-restricted content, which is exactly why I got it, and it's exactly why I've still got it today, all these years later, is to be able to watch whatever I want, which is Billions at the moment, anywhere I want in the world. If you've been looking at getting a VPN, Surfshark is definitely the way to go. Like I say, I've been with them for years now. If you use the code URBAN and use the link in the description or scan this QR code now, you'll be taken to a page where you get up to 3 months extra free. And it's risk-free. It's absolutely banging. I love them. Cheers, Surfshark. Right, it is almost 11 o'clock. I'm going to quickly jump out, show you the park up still, that, nothing's going on, and then yeah, probably going to hit the hay, get some sleep. It's really quite quiet out now, so yeah, hopefully there's no one really looking outside, because they're just going to see a weirdo walking around with a camera. But yeah, let's have a little look outside and then see what's going on. Like I said, nothing's going on really. Yeah, really quiet. Motorhomes all blinds are down. You probably can't see me that much, to be fair, but yeah, it's really quiet out. Should be a really quiet night, to be fair. So yeah, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna jump back in the motorhome, get some sleep, and I'll catch you in the morning. I'll keep the CCTV on and pick up the camera if anything happens, but other than that, I'll see you bright and early, ready for breakfast. Good morning, you lovely lot. Another easy wild camp. Urban parking at its best. Done. There we go. No problems last night. No one bothered me. No one come and knocked. No loud noises. No trouble. No. Very peaceful. very good night's sleep. Yeah, I'm now going to head off and go get the Amazon parcel. So let's go do that, shall we? Getting the parcel from an Amazon locker couldn't be easier. I've got Amazon Prime. I think you do need Amazon Prime to use the lockers, but then once it's you pick your locker, which is easy to do on the map on their app, and then it just looks like this. So basically this is what I've ordered, some headphones, and you click track package, and then it will pop up with a nice code and a barcode, and then we'll walk over to the, as you can see it there, we'll walk over to the locker, scan that code or punch the code in, and then it'll open up. If you've got to return something, you can usually return them to this kind of locker, or you can return them to the post office or a shop, like an every drop-off point. So really easy. But right, here we go. Let's have a look. So we just scan the code. There we go. And there we go. And that is just one of the ways I get parcels on the road. Pretty much the easiest way, to be fair. With eBay, I use click and collect, which usually goes to a little shop or goes to an Argos. But yeah, that's getting parcels on the road. There we go, guys. Nice little urban park up, where I would, where I wouldn't, drive along. Done the Uber Eats delivery to the motorhome while I was parked up, and just picked up a parcel with Amazon lockers. Jam-packed video. It's easy stuff, but I know some of this is quite difficult for some of you guys that are just starting out and you don't know how to do it, or you're a bit nervous of doing it. So please, like I said, if you've got any comments or questions about any of this or anything else motorhome or van life related, please drop it in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.